Rain on the glass, city lights blur. I'm wrapped in silk, but I still feel the cold. Pour myself a drink I didn't want, just something to do with these hands. I keep the music low so I can hear myself think, but thinking leads me back to you. And I'm already at the edge. Penthouse rain washing down the view. All this luxury can't fill the space of you. Penthouse rain hitting the window pane. I'm at the top of the world. I'm still feeling your pain. Candlelight flickers on the wall, shadows dancing where you used to stand. I rearrange the room to forget, but the memory lives in every corner. I keep the music low so I can hear myself breathe, but breathing reminds me you're not here, and the silence is too loud. Penthouse rain washing down the view. All this luxury can't fill the space of you. Penthouse rain hitting the window pane. I'm at the top of the world and still feeling your pain. I traded everything for this view. Thought I'd finally feel something new, but even 50 floors high can't get above the love I had for you. The rain don't judge, the rain don't ask, just falls like everything I couldn't grasp. Morning will come, it always does. I'll wash my face and wear my smile, but tonight the rain and I will sit here and remember for a while. Penthouse rain, penthouse rain, wash it all away. Penthouse rain, penthouse rain. I'll be okay someday. Walking on glass, but I don't look down. Built this whole life in a high-rise crown. I said I was fine, I said I was good, said everything I knew that I should. But underneath this polished floor, there's cracks I've been ignoring. Even from up here, the fall feels near. Glass floor, glass floor, I see right through my own facade. Glass floor, even queens can fall apart. I look so strong from the outside, but inside I'm barely standing. Glass floor, even I can shatter. Satin sheets, empty bed, all these beautiful things in my head. I bought the view, I bought the space. Couldn't buy you, couldn't buy grace. Now I'm sitting on this throne alone, with no one left to call home. Even from up here, all feels real. Glass floor, I see right through my own facade. Glass floor, even queens can fall apart. I look so It cracks the same when I break down, and that's okay. So I sit here on the floor, not caring anymore. Just a woman and a truth, finally breaking through. Dance floor, let me fall. Dance floor, I'll stand again. Purple ceiling, purple light, everything is soft tonight. Incense burning, time is slow. Watching all the embers glow. In these hours before the dawn, I find the version of myself that doesn't need anyone, just the quiet and the night. Purple hours, let me stay here in this softness, in this peace. Purple hours, you're a healer, every wound you slowly ease. I've been running, I've been breaking, now I'm finally letting go. In these purple hours, learning how to be whole. Warm bath water, candlelight, jasmine and jasmine fill the night. City humming down below. Up here, time has nowhere to go. In these hours, the mind is clear. All the noise and all the fear dissolves into this purple air. And I remember how to breathe. Purple hours, let me stay here in this softness, in this peace. Purple hours, you're a healer, every wound you slowly ease. I've been running, I've been breaking, now I'm finally letting go. In these purple hours, learning how to be whole. I don't need the answers tonight. I don't need to understand why it fell apart the way it did. Just let me rest in purple light. Let me float inside this feeling. Let me be the one who's healing. Softly, slowly, all alone, finding my way back home. Midnight turning into 3, just the universe and me. Purple hours hold me tight until I'm ready for the light. Purple hours, hold me here a little more. Purple hours, purple hours. That's what these late nights are for. Warm champagne left by the window. We meant to drink it, guess you had to go. 2 crystal glasses, only one filled up. The perfect night that never quite showed up. I I dressed myself for something beautiful, set the scene like I knew it'd be. But you left before the curtain rose, and now it's just the stage and me. Warm champagne, losing its sparkle, just like us when the magic faded out. Warm champagne, still sweet but hollow, all the sweetness without something to toast about. I could drink it down alone, to the love that never made it home. Warm champagne, gone flat, but I still feel the pain. Lights down low on the 55th floor, city stars can't unlock that door. I cooked your favorites, wore your color, thought maybe this time you'd remember. I gave this everything I had, bought the whole dream just to watch it pass. Now I'm standing in my best alone, in a penthouse that don't feel like home. Warm champagne, losing its sparkle, just like us when the magic faded out. Warm champagne, still sweet but hollow, all this sweetness without something to toast about. I could drink it down alone, to the love that never made it home. Warm champagne, gone flat, but I still feel the pain. A woman like me don't beg, a woman like me stands tall, but even the strongest ones have nights when they feel the weight of it all. I pour it out into the sink, start fresh with something clean, but tonight I'm letting myself feel everything. So I raise the glass to the city view, a silent toast to getting over you. Warm champagne, bittersweet and old, some love stories just never get told. Warm champagne, warm champagne, I'll let you go. Warm champagne, to better days. Your silhouette still lives in my room, leaning by the window in the afternoon. I keep the blinds half open just in case your shadow finds its way back to this place. I know that's not you, I know you're gone, but shadows have a way of holding on. Silhouette, silhouette, why won't you leave me alone? Silhouette, silhouette, every corner of my home, you're in the way the light falls, in the way the evening calls. Silhouette of someone I used to know. I moved the furniture, changed the art, painted walls to make a brand new start. But light bends different than the eye, and you appear whenever day meets night. It's not haunting me with pain, it's something softer, like missing in the rain, the quiet ache that stays. Silhouette, silhouette, why won't you leave me alone? Silhouette, silhouette, every corner of my home, you're in the way the light falls, in the way the evening calls. Silhouette of someone I used to know. I wonder if somewhere you have my silhouette too, if the light plays tricks on you, the way the same story. One day I'll watch the sun go down and not look for your shape around. Until then I'll sit here with the few and share the dusk with what's left of you. Silhouette fade away slowly. Silhouette, I'm almost ready. Good night. Million lights below my feet. Every window holds a story. Someone laughing, someone asleep, someone chasing their own glory. And here I am above it all, close to heaven, scared to fall, close to everything I dreamed, far from everything it seemed. City lights below, city lights below. You look so beautiful from here. City lights below, city lights below. From up here it all feels clear. Every broken heart has a light on somewhere. Every lonely night has a soul up somewhere. City lights, you remind me I'm not the only one. Taxi cabs move like golden rivers. Sounds too far to make me shiver. I am a part of you somehow, just living 50 floors up now. This fuel costs more than I can say, but still I gave it all away for someone who could see the lights with me and make it feel like we're all meant to be. City lights below, city lights below. You look so beautiful from here. City lights below, city lights below. From up here it all feels clear. Every broken heart has a light on somewhere. Every lonely night has a soul up somewhere. City lights, you remind me I'm not the only one. Maybe someone down there is looking up at this window, wondering what the view is like from a life that looks like mine. And maybe I'm lucky, even when it doesn't feel that way. Every city light is someone finding their own way. So I lean against the glass and breathe. Let the city be my company. A million points of light below, reminding me I'm not alone. City lights below, keep shining for me. City lights below. You're all I need tonight. Yeah. Don't call it love. You come around when it's convenient, say the things you know I wanna hear. You got the timing of a movie, but the heart of someone who isn't here. I'm not that girl anymore who waits beside a closed door. I know the difference now between love and routine somehow. Don't call it love if you can't like it cost you nothing, because to you, baby, it doesn't. You spend those words like pocket change on every woman within range. I gave you real, you gave me performance. I gave you truth, you gave me distance. I know the difference now between love and convenience somehow. Don't call it love if you can't show up. Don't call it love if it only goes one way. Don't call it love when the morning comes and you're already thinking about escape. Call it what it is, just don't call. I've been too soft, too patient, too kind, bending myself to fit your design. But I'm standing up in my penthouse alone, and this loneliness finally feels like home. Because at least it's honest, at least it's mine. At least I'm not wasting any more time. So take your almost back to wherever it came. I'm not interested in almost game. This woman right here knows what she deserves, and it's more than your words. Don't call it love, don't call it love, don't call it love, not anymore. It's the kind of pain that doesn't scream, it just sits there quiet in the sheets. I reach across and find the code, a story that I've already been told. Midnight finds me honest, no performance, no pretend. Just a woman and her aching, wondering when the healing begins. Midnight ache, midnight ache, you find me every single night. Midnight ache won't let me escape, not until I face what I've been hiding from the light. I'm not afraid of the dark, I'm afraid of this quiet. The midnight ache that starts right where you used to lie. I've been keeping busy through the day, appointments, friends, keeping the noise. But midnight strips away the armor, and what's left is just a void. And I don't blame you for everything. I know I had a part to play, but midnight doesn't care about logic, it only cares about today. Midnight ache, midnight ache, you find me every single night. Midnight ache won't let me escape, not until I face what I've been hiding from the light. I'm not afraid of the dark, I'm afraid of this quiet. The midnight ache that starts right where you used to lie. Cry it out, let it fall, no one here to see it all. This is sacred, this is mine. Every tear is a borderline between the woman that I was and the woman I'm becoming. So let the midnight ache do its work. Even healing sometimes hurts. By 4 a.m. the ache grows soft. By 5 I find my breath again. The morning doesn't fix it all, but it reminds me where I am. I don't ugly cry, I never have. My tears fall clean like they were planned. Velvet drops on marble floors. Even grief is manners up on higher floors. But inside I am crumbling, pretty on the outside only. Even velvet tears can mask how completely I am lonely. Velvet tears on silken stone, crying in the most beautiful home. Velvet tears, they don't care what I've earned. Love is the one thing that can't be returned. So I cry these velvet tears alone, in the prettiest place I've ever known. Velvet tears, even luxury can break your heart. 15 floors of curated art, every piece a shield around my heart. Collected beauty to distract from everything that love could not attract. But a painting can't hold you at night, a chandelier can't make it right, and velvet tears don't lie, no matter how high you climb. On silken stone, crying in the most beautiful home. Velvet tears, they don't care what I've earned. Love is the one thing that can't be returned. So I cry these velvet tears alone, in the prettiest place I've ever known. Velvet tears, even luxury can break your heart. I would trade this view, I would trade it all for one night with someone call me before the fall. But I'm here now, in my velvet, in my grief, and even this is teaching me. So I let the velvet tears fall down my face and down the wall. Clean the slate inside my chest, and wake up knowing I gave my best. You're beautiful somehow. Velvet tears, falling far. Your side of the bed is still cold, even though it's been months, I'm told. Habits have a longer memory than anything you said to me. I sleep on my side, always have, but sometimes in the night I drift, and then I remember, and then I remember. Empty side, where the warmth used to reside. Empty side, there's too much room for me to hide from the truth that you're gone, and I'm still here holding on to an empty side of a bed, too full of everything left unsaid. I washed your pillowcase last week, finally took the step I couldn't seek. And when the scent of you was gone, something in me shifted like the dawn. I don't know if it's grief or relief, maybe both at once. Tonight the empty side feels different now, less like loss and more like space for me. Empty side, where the warmth used to reside. Empty side, there's too much room for me to hide from the truth that you're gone, and I'm still here holding on to an empty side of a bed, too full of everything left unsaid. Maybe the empty side is mine now. Maybe that's how it was always supposed to be. A whole bed for a whole woman, not half of something full of me. I spread out in the morning light, arms wide open, finally right. The empty side was never empty, it was just waiting to be me. Empty side, I'm filling you up. Empty side, making you mine. No more. Neon pink and purple glow, lighting up things I don't wanna know. Drowned it out with the ambient hum of this city I've been running from. The neon doesn't ask me how I feel, it just glows, beautiful and still. And I am jealous of a light that knows nothing of this night. Neon glow, light me up from outside in neon glow. Cover all the places I've been, let me live in your light for a moment tonight. Neon glow, make me feel something new. Neon glow, anything but thoughts of you. I just want to feel anything but real. Neon glow, pour myself into this life, this penthouse in the shining light. Make myself into a neon sign, glowing bright so I wouldn't have to find the quiet in the middle of the dark, where everything still points towards your heart. But you can't neon away the truth. You can't neon away the proof. There's something in me loved you, and something still does. Neon glow, light me up from outside in neon glow. Cover all the places I've been, let me live in your light for a moment tonight. Neon glow, make me feel something new. Neon glow, anything but thoughts of you. I just want to feel anything but real. Neon glow, I was numb for so long, it felt like freedom. Turned off the signal so I couldn't receive them. The body remembers what the mind forgets, and these neon lights can't erase the regret. So I'll feel it, all of it. Neon and all. Neon fades when the morning comes, and what's left is who I am. Not the glow, not the girl on show, just a woman learning where to go. Neon glow, fade out slowly. Neon glow, I'm ready now. Good night. Good night. Oh, yeah. They counted me out in 100 different ways. Thought I'd fall apart somewhere inside these hallways. But I dressed up, showed up, held my head high, even when every single part of me wanted to cry. You thought you knew my breaking point, you thought you found the joint where I would finally come undone. But look at me, I'm tried to swallow me whole. Silent rooms that tried to steal my soul, but I held myself the way no one else would, and found out I was better than I understood. I learned to be my own safe place, learned to love my own face in the mirror of this penthouse glass. Looking back at what I've surpassed, I'm still here, still standing, still breathing, still finding reasons for believing. Still here, not broken, not beaten. Even my wounds are becoming something worth reading. I'm still here, brighter than before. Still here, and I got so much more. Every scar is a chapter, every night is a teacher. Every time I thought I couldn't, I reached a little deeper, and I found her. That woman who endures, that woman who is certain she's hers. So let the story tell itself in time. Every piece of me is still mine, and when they ask me how I made it through, I'll say I chose myself the way no one else would do. Still here. Look at me, still here. Nothing could take this from me. I still have the voicemail saved from that last October night. Your voice so warm and close before everything wasn't right. I've played it more times than I should admit, just to hear the version of us that still fit. Maybe I should delete it, maybe I should let it go. But your voice in my phone is the last thing I have to hold. Last voicemail, last message, last sound of everything before we hit the ground. Last voicemail, 14 seconds long, of a love that was right before it went wrong. I can recite every word, every pause, I memorized it all with no cause. Last voicemail, my favorite kind of heartbreak. You laughed at something, said my name, said you'd see me tomorrow, same. But tomorrow came and changed its mind, and that message is all I'll ever find. Tomorrow became the last goodbye, the voicemail became the alibi for all the times I needed to pretend we didn't reach an end. Last voicemail, last message, last sound of everything before we hit the ground. Last voicemail, 14 seconds long, of a love that was right before it went wrong. I can recite every word, every pause, I memorized it all with no cause. Last voicemail, my favorite kind of heartbreak. One day I'll play it for the last time, let it go into the air, knowing it's not the last of you, just the last of me right there. Stuck in that moment, I'll finally move, and the voicemail will just be a voice and a memory. Until that day, it lives in my phone, between photos and notes I've known. A little time capsule of what was real, everything I needed to feel. Last voicemail, good night. magenta-lit sometime soon. I poured the last glass down the drain tonight. Decided I don't wanna numb the light. I've been using every comfort I can find to keep from sitting still inside my mind. But the wine just puts the truth to sleep, and in the morning it's still there to keep. Time to face what I've been poring over. Time to do this sober. No more wine, no more hiding, no more ways of just surviving. No more wine, no more blurring all the clarity that's been stirring. I wanna feel everything clean. I wanna know what my life means. No more wine, just me and the truth tonight. I've been so good at beautiful escapes. Wine, music, views, all the shapes of a life that looks fulfilled from far away. But only I know how I end each day. I don't want the numbing anymore. I don't want to blur what's in my core. Give me the clarity, give me the ache. Give me everything that's real and awake. No more wine, no more hiding, no more ways of just surviving. No more wine, no more blurring all the clarity that's been stirring. I wanna feel everything clean. I wanna know what my life means. No more wine, just me and the truth tonight. Sober, I see so clearly all the patterns, all the cycles, all the ways I've been repeating the same walls, the same spirals. But the only way through is through. So no more wine, just me and through. Water glass beside my bed tonight, waking up to face the morning light. Cleaner than I've been in a long time, stronger than before I stopped the wine. No more wine, just me. No more wine, just truth. I'm ready. No, 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 no. Yeah. First breath I've taken in a while. Not performing, not in denial. Just standing here beside the window, watching morning color filter in slow. Something shifted overnight. Something let go of its grip tight, and I woke up and I could breathe for the first time in what feels like weeks. I can breathe again, breathe again. Feel the air inside my chest. Breathe again, breathe again. Put the heaviness to rest. I don't know exactly what changed, but the weight has rearranged, and I can breathe again, alive inside myself again. Not healed, I know I'm not there yet, but the fog is lifting, and I can sense a version of me on the other side, waiting with her arms open wide. She's been there the whole entire time. space inside my mind for the day that I remember how to breathe through the surrender. I can breathe again, breathe again. Feel the air inside my chest. Breathe again, breathe again. Put the heaviness to rest. I don't know exactly what changed, but the weight has rearranged, and I can breathe again, alive inside myself again. Thank you to the nights that broke me open. Thank you to the words left unspoken. Thank you to the tears on the floor. Thank you for teaching me what I was for. This breath is mine, this life is mine, this healing is the most beautiful design. So I breathe it in, the morning air, the city, the light, Bermuda's there. Not the same woman, and that's fine. The new one breathes a little more divine. Breathe again, in and out. Breathe again, without doubt. Breathe again, I'm here now. I've been landing hard my whole life, falling into things like I have no spine. But lately I've been learning how to glide into moments with a little more inside. Soft landing, not a crash, not a burn, not a flash, just a gentle touchdown on the ground I've always known. Soft landing, I finally found it, the way to come home to myself. Soft landing, no longer falling, just arriving somewhere healthy. I was so afraid of settling that I couldn't let myself settle in. Soft landing, this is what peace feels like from within. I used to need the chaos to feel real, needed drama just to know I could feel. But peace was something I had to grow into, and quiet was a language I never knew. Now I land in mornings easy, now I rest when evenings breathe in me. Not looking for a storm to prove I'm alive, just grateful I survived. Soft landing, I finally found it, the way to come home to myself. Soft landing, no longer falling, just arriving somewhere healthy. I was so afraid of settling that I couldn't let myself settle in. Soft landing, this is what peace feels like from within. Home is not a place I was waiting to find. Home is a stillness in my own mind. Home is a breath before the next thing. Home is the peace that soft landing brings. I am home, I am finally home. So I'll land here in this penthouse quiet, not a prisoner, not a riot, just a woman who found her own ground, the softest landing she's ever found. confessions. 3 in the morning is my most honest hour. When the guard comes down and truth has all the power. I confess things to the ceiling I won't say in light. 3 a.m. is where I live my most authentic night. I confess I was afraid. I confess I partly stayed. Not because I loved you like I said, but because alone felt like a kinda dead. 3 a.m. confessions to the walls that hold my secrets. 3 a.m. confessions of the things I've been too scared to mean. I loved you, yes I did, but I also love the cover that you give to a woman afraid of her own skin. 3 a.m. confessions of my beautiful sins. I confess I built a life so full of things, so no one saw the emptiness that it brings. I confess I chased the height to avoid the depth, built this penthouse life to avoid looking left. I confess these things to no one in the hours that are undone, when the night holds no agenda and the truth is soft and tender. 3 a.m. confessions to the walls that hold my secrets. 3 a.m. confessions of the things I've been too scared to mean. I loved you, yes I did, but I also love the cover that you give to a woman afraid of her own skin. 3 a.m. confessions of my beautiful sins. And I confess that I am healing. I confess that I am feeling things I buried under glass and stone. I confess that I am ready to be known, truly known, by the woman in the mirror first. By 4 a.m. the confessions settle down. I breathe them out and let them leave the ground, lighter than I was before midnight, ready for whatever follows light. 3 a.m. I hear you. 3 a.m. I confess I'm honest. Good night. Yeah. I keep a photograph inside a drawer of us before all this, before the war. You're laughing at something I said, and I look happier than I remembered. Before you left, we were something, not perfect, but something real. Before you left, there was warmth here that I'm still trying to feel. Before you left, the lights were warmer. Before you left, I knew the corners of a love that wasn't finished. Before you left, it wasn't diminished. Now I keep the memory like a gift, something precious, not a rift. Before you left, we were enough. I don't wanna only remember the end, the silences, the breaks we couldn't mend. I wanna remember the Sunday mornings, the coffee in the city, no warnings. Before you left, I knew your laugh, I knew the stories you tell in half, the comfortable silences between the most beautiful things we were enough. Maybe love is what it is, a before and an after. And the beauty is in both the tears and the laughter. I'm grateful for the before, even though it led to after. Before you left, I learned what love could be. And after you left, I learned the same of me. So I'll keep the photograph for now, a reminder of the how of us before the end arrived. Proof that something beautiful survived. Before you left, thank you. Before that's enough. I spend my mornings at the window now, watching the city wake and wonder how so much can change in the space of a year. From so much grief to something almost clear. The window holds no judgment, just reflection and light. Just the city moving and me finding right. Window view, you've seen it all with me, the crying and the crawling back to me. Window view, you never looked away. You held the night and let me find the day. I'm letting go of what I used to hold, the story that was safe but made me cold. Window view, help me see what's true, help me see what's new. Some mornings the grief still finds me here, a quiet visitor. I've learned not to fear. I let it come, I let it sit, I let it pass, learning that nothing painful ever lasts. The window shows me seasons change, it shows me rain, it shows me clear, it shows me life is always rearranging into something worth appearing. Window view, you've seen it all with me, the crying and the crawling back to me. Window view, you never looked away. You held the night and let me find the day. I'm letting go of what I used to hold, the story that was safe but made me cold. Window view, help me see what's true, help me see what's new. Release it to the horizon. Every name, every silence, every version of myself I've been. Every wound I kept revisiting, it goes out through the glass into the morning vast. And what returns is lighter, what returns is brighter. Now the window view looks different somehow. The same city, but it's asking me now, what do you want from all of this view? And for the first time I know what I want is true. Window view, I see clearly now. Window view, thank you, thank you. Thank you. The sun comes up and finds me ready. Not perfect, not entirely steady, but present in a way I haven't been. In love with the woman in my skin. New morning, new light through the glass. Everything I carry fading to past. Not gone, not forgotten, just settled in its place. Making room for something with a little more grace. New morning, new beginning, new version of me that's still spinning, but spinning upward now, not falling. And I can hear myself calling into the day, into the light. I made it through another night. New morning, and she is mine. New morning, I'm doing fine. The penthouse looks different in the day. All the shadows that lived here went away. The marble catches sunlight, warm and true. And I catch myself renewed. I didn't lose myself in the losing. I found the one who kept on choosing to stay, to grow, to face, to feel. That woman is the most real. New morning, new beginning, new version of me that's still spinning, but spinning upward now, not falling. And I can hear myself calling into the day, into the light, the light. I made it through another night. New morning, and she is mine. New morning, I'm doing fine. Thank you to the dark for teaching light. Thank you to the wrong for teaching right. Thank you to the heartbreak for the opening. Thank you to the silence for the hoping. This is what it feels like to arrive fully inside a life, fully alive, fully mine. So I open every window, let it in. All the warmth and light and fresh beginning. New morning in a penthouse high. And finally the woman in the sky is me. New